So this lady asks, this black lady, are white women really that scared of black women? And I'm going to say yes. And
Before I get into this video, I just want to put a disclaimer that this video is for educational purposes. It's not to send hate to anybody or to any creator. It's just for educational purposes. Hey beautiful people, how you are doing today? Together Destiny here, and welcome back to my channel. So this video is a video of a white woman trying to explain the dynamics between the relationship of a white woman to a black woman. And the first video she posted, this is what she said.
I just want to add one thing to my video last night. You saw how many white women voted for Trump, and you saw how many white women voted against Stacey Abrams. White women were never going to vote for Stacey Abrams. White women don't want a black woman over them, upsetting the hierarchy of supremacy. But even more than that, white women are scared of black women. We fear them. And the reason we fear them is because we know that they are free. We know that they are strong. We know that they are much better than us when it comes to supporting each other and being authentic and being real and speaking their truth. And we don't like that because we know that we should be doing that, but we're not. So yeah.
After she said that, a black woman in the comment section went ahead to ask the question, like, really, are white women really scared of black women? And this woman has her say in it, and this is what she said.
So this lady asks, this black lady, are white women really that scared of black women? And I'm going to say yes. And this is my opinion as a white woman who is 53 years old and has lived in the South in Georgia in my entire life. But it's not being scared, but it's a fear. And it's not a physical fear. It is the mental fear. It is what we see in you and what we see you doing and how it challenges us and the fear of that. So we see black women and we see how strong you are. We see you coming together as a community. We see you supporting each other. We see you supporting your community, supporting your families, supporting your children, going out and fighting for your rights, being authentic in your race and in your femininity. Anyway. And we're jealous. I think we're jealous because we would love to be that, I think, and we don't know how to break out of the indoctrination that we have been suppressed by our entire lives. And I'm not giving white women a pass, don't get me wrong, but I know I, and most women, white women have been told our entire lives, be quiet, know your place, be a good girl, don't rock the boat, don't be too much. And when you are any of those things, you are ostracized because you have rocked their boat. And that is what black women are. You rock our boat, our mental boat, because you challenge us to look at how we are deficient and not living in our truth, and it makes us uncomfortable. And people don't like to be uncomfortable. And it makes us start to question ourselves, and people don't like to question themselves. We would rather live in our little bubble of white supremacy and what we know and comfortableness. I know that's not a word. Than a lot of people would, white women would, rather than challenge themselves to grow and know more, because it's easy. Doing the work is hard. It's really hard. I've been doing the work the past several years, and it's hard. It is hard admitting some truths about yourself and some truths about yourself as a white woman. So yeah, I think that white women are scared of black women because you challenge us in that way, and a lot of us don't like it. And that's why we fear you. It's because we fear what you make us face.
And this made me to dive into a rabbit hole to find out if this was just this one white woman that feels this way. And I saw a couple of white women that reacted and kind of expressed why white women are scared of black women. I need you guys to see this video and then we'll come back and talk.
Braids or wear native African clothes, if we go and have an aggressive tan, we are never going to be questioned. That's white privilege. And that's why we can freely copy black women for everything they naturally are and reap benefits and even get praised on top of what another person's discrimination is all about. So how can we comfortably sit and be like, I'm wearing braids because it's only hair? No, it's not only hair. It's another person's daily struggle because it's their culture and they're not free to express it. Meanwhile, you, Karen, and you, Becky, you go out, wear the braids, get praises, and absolutely do nothing against the discrimination black women go through. That's the acceptance of compliments. That's when we are getting those compliments without correcting that, oh, thank you. This is actually a black hairstyle. This is actually, we are not even ready to question our own white privileges. That's why we are labeling it only hair, so that we can comfortably culturally appropriate another person's identity. We are using these statements to make ourselves comfortable while we know that we are doing the wrong thing. We know, deep down we know, we just don't want to say it out because we want to reap the benefits. Whenever we appropriate a black woman's identity, culture, heritage, her entire being, her entire identity, without giving her credit, without making sure that she can carry the same thing we are carrying out her house without ever being discriminated once, we are guilty. And that's it. That's it. It's pretty damn simple. If you only make your research of it, if you only read about it, if you only listen to what black people tell you. Because I'm here telling you this, but a million black people have told you this before, you just didn't listen. That's the point. We just don't listen. So whenever we appropriate, we technically know that's not our own because we are not that dumb. I mean, I want to believe that we are not that dumb to really think that we invented box braids and that we invented big butts and tiny hips and full lips in the name of lip fillers. I really want to believe that we are not that dumb to believe that we invented something that black people have been having long before white people even existed, which is only around 8,000 years anyway. So if you look at humanity and the achievements and where humanity was like 10,000 years ago, you know that black people were already civilized. They already built empires when we didn't even exist. And that's a pain in the ass for the average white person because we have a huge problem with giving black people the credit they deserve because we so desperately want to be what we can never be. A copy will forever be a copy. And I'm sitting here telling you this from a point of, please change. Please let us change because this is wrong. We whitewashed history. We whitewashed humanity. We whitewashed achievements globally and then be like, I never had slaves, so I cannot be racist. That does not work. It can never work. And I keep saying it, the karma that we are going to get whenever black people are fed up, which, by the way, I don't know why they are not already, to an extent of fighting back and taking back the history we stole from them by force, only God knows why. Well, we all know why. That's because Western oppression is still very much working, but every system is designed to fall one day. So, silence is acceptance. That's all I got to say. So please do your research. Please protect black people around you. Use your privilege for good. If you don't, you're guilty.
And during colonization, white men did not want anything to do with white women. It was all about the women of the exotic and erotic areas that they were colonizing. She said that they feel less powerful and inferior to us.
Oh my god, so many thoughts. I'm gonna tag the creator and all the things, go like, follow, fantastic material. But it's true. It's true. Oh my god. We white women have this jealousy and this underbelly seething of anger towards POC women because internally, generationally, we view them as having something more than we have. We see that they are more desirable than we are. We've been conditioned to see this, and we've accepted this as fact, and we behave in such a way. I mean, otherwise, why would we try so hard to appropriate what is not us? We appropriate hair and language and style and all of the things. We want proximity to being like or seen like POC women. But we don't want to give up any of our power because, this is birth the utilization of POC women in our movements in our white feminism, and we get to the point where we can see how we grasp power for ourselves. And at that point, we step on the necks of these women, which is only stepping on our own fucking necks. But seriously, and then on top of that, if we're behaving this way, acting this way, doing all of these things, and a POC dude wants to be with us, generally speaking, and I'm being very general in all of this because, I'm just shouting off here, but they want to be with us to have proximity to white power, to whiteness. They want to have proximity to white men through us. And that just makes us feel even more invisible. It makes us even more bitter if we haven't dealt with any of these things yet. And that is why so many white women who are acting like black women, taking on all of that, and then they get with black men, and then they're all together bashing black women because of all of this generational internalized bullshit. If you haven't noticed this yet, I implore you, please pay attention.
Let me know what you think about this video down in the comment section. If you're a white woman, please go ahead and share your thoughts about it. Black women, go ahead and share your thoughts. I just find that this conversation is a very interesting conversation because we always get this saying that, oh, that's why black women can never get to the standard of white women. I posted a video 2 days ago of a white man saying that black women will never be attractive at all because they are very masculine.
Says that society is stripping away the femininity of black women. However, throughout my life, I've met very few feminine black women. Seriously, when I think about all the women I've encountered in my life, and I think specifically about the black ones, I can honestly say that there's only been 1 or 2 instances where they've been feminine. The vast majority of black women I've encountered have been brusque and aggressive.
And then I posted a video of a white woman that was getting angry that a black woman asked her to stay away from black people's business.
And the way she was presenting herself, that woman that I did the stitch with, she was coming off as an angry black woman. And I'll say it again. She was coming off as an angry black woman.
And hearing these white women talking about how they feel towards black women, what they think made white women like themselves scared of black women, I really just find this conversation interesting. The initial woman, the first woman I started this conversation in my head. A lot of black people did a stitch to it, which I'll post next. But anyway, go ahead and share your thoughts about the video down in the comment section. I would love to know what you think. Generally, go ahead and share your thoughts because that's what we do here. We have conversation. And with that all said, guys, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up because that helps my videos. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Share this video with somebody that you want to be part of this conversation, okay? And I will see you guys in my next video. Deuces.